아무런 대가 없이 전 세계를 돌며 6.25 전쟁 참전 용사를 만나 감사의 마음을 전하는 사람이 있습니다. 6살 때 부모님을 따라 이민 간 한인 1.5세 한나김은 찰스 랭글 전 연방하원 의원의 수석보좌관 출신으로 현재는 미국 연방보건복지부 부차관보로 일하고 있습니다. 한나김은 오래전부터 한국전쟁 참전용사에 감사하고 그들의 희생을 기리는 사업을 펼쳐왔는데요. 그녀가 처음 한국전 참전 기념비를 방문했을 때 한 번도 가보지 않은 나라의 자유를 위해 꽃다운 나이에 희생한 그들에게 그저 감사한 마음이 들었다고 합니다. 이후 그녀는 한국전 참전 용사의 날을 제정하고 끝나지 않은 전쟁임을 알리는 활동을 하며 참전국을 직접 방문해 용사들에게 감사하다는 말을 전하겠다는 3가지 목표를 세웠습니다. 먼저 한인 1.5세 청년들을 모아 리멤버 727을 결성했습니다. 그리고 매년 정전협정일인 7월 27일 워싱턴 링컨 기념관 앞에서 한국전 참전 기념행사를 열었죠. 2009년에는 한국전 참전 용사의 날을 제정하는 데 기여했습니다. 이후 2017년부터 세계 26개국을 돌며 한국전 참전 용사들을 직접 만나 감사를 전하고 있는데요. 특히 그녀가 신경 쓰는 부분은 한국 전쟁 때 실종된 군인 유가족들입니다. 돌아오지 못한 미군이 8,000명 이상이지만 그 가족들은 아직도 오빠와 동생을 기다리고 있습니다. 그리고 그녀는 그 가족에게 희생이 헛되지 않았다는 메시지를 전하려고 합니다. 많은 사람들이 잊고 있지만 참전 용사들과 가족에게는 그녀의 감사 인사가 큰 의미로 다가오는데요. 그들에게 한국전쟁 참전은 아무리 오랜 세월이 흘러도 잊혀질 수 없는 일이기 때문입니다. 심지어 나에게 한국전쟁에 참전했냐고 물은 사람을 처음 만나봤다고 하는 경우도 있다고 합니다. 많은 해외 매체들은 한나김에게 한국전쟁 참전 용사들은 모두 할아버지입니다라며 그녀의 행보를 보도하면서 독려하고 그녀의 감사를 함께 전하고 있습니다. 그녀는 참전 용사는 우리의 기억에서 쓰러져가는 늙은 군인이 아니다. 그들은 꽃다운 나이에 목숨을 바쳐 우리 모두를 지키려던 우리의 할아버지이자 진정한 영웅이다. 이것이 내가 그들을 직접 만나고 무릎 꿇어 감사하며 큰절을 올리는 이유다. 그분들이 70년 전에 대한민국을 위해 싸우지 않았더라면 우린 어쩌면 이 세상에 존재하지도 않았을 것이다 라고 말합니다. 한나김이 만난 수천 명의 참전 용사들 중 캐나다 토론토에서 만나 인터뷰한 영상을 번역해 공유합니다.
My name's Dave Davidson. I fought in the Korean War. I was 19 when I was in Korea. I had started off as an Army cadet, I guess, when I was 13 years old. I drove a tank when I was 14. And I went to Korea when I was 19. And I guess I was looking for adventure. So I got to Korea, and when I arrived in Korea, it was on the 3rd of January in 1953. And when I seen the devastation that had been caused in the country, we stayed at a caging. Along the way, there were little children. We'd stop. Some of them had their arms blown off, their legs blown off. They had no clothes. They had nothing to eat. We would take them on the train. We would give them chocolate bars and leftover sandwiches and anything we could, and give them one of our jackets if we could, to help. Much too large for them, but to help them, keep warm. So when you're 19, you look at it and you say, boy, you become a man very quickly. So my job in Korea was I was a gun technician, a gun fitter they called it, and I repaired weapons and artillery weapons, so that it was my job to make sure that the guns were firing properly, they fired where they should be firing, and that we could kill enemy targets. I recall the Battle of 197. It was a very intense battle, and that's when Canada lost 23 soldiers in one day. They had only arrived from Canada. I think the Chinese realized that they were new, and they put an attack in, and it was very intense. The artillery fire was very heavy, and one of the loaders on one of the guns, he missed the breech on the gun and hit the side of the breech ring and set off the fuse. And when he done that, he blew himself and the gun up. My job was to repair that gun, so I had to pick flesh parts off the gun from him. The parts were very damaged. It took us 32 hours straight to repair the gun and get it back into action again, because in war, you don't rest until the job is done, no matter how long it takes.
Well,
So I revisited Korea twice since then. The first time was in 1984, which was 30 years after the end of the war, 31 years to be exact. And I was amazed at the progress that South Korea had made to rebuild the country from the ruins. It was devastating to see it. When I got there, it was vibrant and moving very quickly and building with high skyscrapers again. And when I was there was one bridge across Seoul. Now I believe there's probably a dozen. And I was really impressed. The second time I was there, they'd built a war museum. In front of the war museum, there's a big, beautiful monument. And I was amazed once again at the progress that they had made. And I guess, in summing it up, I was a kid looking for excitement, something different. I didn't really know why I was there. You see, Korea of today, I know why I was there. I'm very happy. And I guess, I consider all Koreans my extended family. And my closing remark, I guess, would be, if you have been in war for one day, you have had enough war to last a lifetime.
we are so grateful to you, the Canadian Korean War veterans, and the Korean War veterans all around the world. And as you know, there is still an armistice, and South and North Korea remain divided. So, what do you hope for the future of that?
Well, I would like to see in my lifetime them united. I had attended a chance in my second visit to attend the memorial service in the demilitarized zone. And the South Korean pavilion is absolutely beautiful. On the north, they have a very long building, but it's only 8 feet wide. I'm 6'2", so I wouldn't have much room to lay down in that. And the south has progressed, while the north has degressed. The people are suffering from nutrition and wasting their money on developing weapons of destruction. That's not the way the world should be.
Well, I hope that in your lifetime and in our lifetime, very soon, that there will be peace and we will be united so that even North Koreans who are suffering will also gain freedom that we Koreans all over the world enjoy so much. So on behalf of my family and friends and Koreans all over the world, thank you.
It's been so nice to be able to meet you, and I think what you are doing, traveling to every country that participated in the Korean War, is certainly a big undertaking for a little lady of your stature. You're a good representative of your nationality.
I may be little, but I am strong.
You're mighty.
I am mighty.
That's
Yes.
right, you sure are. You're beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Love you. They know why I was there. You see, Korea of today, I know why I was there. I'm very happy.
여러분의 소중한 의견을 남겨주세요. 바쁘시더라도 구독과 좋아요 부탁드립니다. 지금까지 단골이시였습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.